You know how some places just have this quiet sort of magic? They don't shout, they kind of whisper.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Toyama Prefecture feels like to me. It's this corner of Japan just packed with charm, but maybe flies a bit under the radar.
Absolutely. And that's exactly why we're digging into it today.
Right.
Just Toyama.
Right.
No side trips, mentally or otherwise, towards Ishikawa, Kanazawa, or Fukui. It's all about Toyama.
Yeah, because if you're listening, you're probably like us, someone who loves finding those, less beaten paths, those real glimpses into a place.
Exactly.
You sent over some hints about what makes Toyama special, and, well, our mission now is to really dive into that and pull out the highlights.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's start with the landscape, the natural beauty. Sounds like it's pretty dramatic.
Oh, it really is. Toyama's got this incredible range. First off, you have Tateyama.
Tateyama, right.
Yeah, I mean, a picture mountain so grand, they were actually considered sacred for centuries.
Wow, sacred.
The views on the top are just, well, panoramic doesn't quite cover it.
Yeah.
It's a scale of nature that just sticks with you.
That idea of sacred mountains, it adds this whole other layer, doesn't it? And you mentioned the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route. That's not just seeing the mountains, it's traveling through them.
Precisely. It's this amazing journey, using all sorts of different transport cable cars, ropeways, buses, that lets you experience the whole alpine environment changing around you. And the cool thing is, it wasn't even built for tourists initially.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all for building a dam. This incredible mountain access is kind of a happy accident, an amazing byproduct.
Huh. I love details like that. So it's not just stunning scenery, but there's a story behind getting there.
Exactly.
But Toyama isn't all just massive peaks, is it? There's the coast, too, the Sea of Japan. How does that contrast?
It's a total shift. You go from the rugged northern Alps right down to this coastline. It has its own character, some sandy beaches, some really dramatic rocky bits. And this contrast, it really speaks to something important in Japan, the idea of eisha. Genfuke. Yeah, the original landscape. Toyama, maybe more than other places, gives you these preserved glimpses of what Japan might have felt like, before everything got so developed.
The original landscape.
Right.
That's powerful, like stepping back a bit. And I saw something about, Shitsugen, wetlands. That's not what I first picture when I think of Japan's geography.
Right. But Toyama has these important wetlands. They're crucial for biodiversity. Lots of unique plants and animals live there.
Oh, okay.
They offer this, quieter beauty. It's maybe overlooked sometimes, but it's a really vital part of Toyama's whole natural picture.
Yeah.
So, yeah, from Tateyama's heights down to the coast and these serene wetlands, nature is definitely a big deal there.
Okay, scenery, check. Stunning. But what about the culture, stepping into the past? Tell me about Hiku Inokura.
Inokura. It's really something special. It's one of these villages with the Gashu-style farmhouses. Yeah, Gashutsukuri. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, actually. The name Gashu means praying hands.
Oh, like folded hands.
Exactly. It perfectly describes those super steep thatched roofs.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just for looks, it was totally practical. They needed roofs like that to handle the massive amounts of snow they get in winter. Real ingenuity.
Praying hands against the snow. That's beautiful. And what's it like there? Do they feel like, real places, not just tourist spots?
They really do.
Yeah.
I mean, tourism is there, sure, but people are still living and working in Inokura, carrying on traditions. You feel a different rhythm, a real connection to the land, to the community. Actually, they still practice this traditional cooperative work system called Yui sometimes. It shows incredible community spirit.
That sense of community shared history, that sounds really appealing. Okay, talking about all this has made me hungry. What about food? What does Toyama offer?
Well, be right there on the Sea of Japan.
Seafood, right?
Oh, yeah. Incredibly fresh seafood. The restaurants get amazing stuff straight from the ports.
Japanese seafood is always amazing, but is there a Toyama specialty we absolutely need to know about?
Definitely. You have to try feet
Kanbori.
winter yellowtail.
Yeah.
What makes Toyama's kanbori famous is the cold current, the kanri, in the Sea of Japan.
Ah, the cold water.
Exactly. It makes the yellowtail build up this amazing layer of fat. So the flavor is richer, more succulent. It's a proper winter delicacy. Locals really look forward to it.
Winter yellowtail, fattened by the cold sea. Oh, okay, that sounds incredible. It's not just seafood, though, is it? I think I read about jiburu, local craft beer.
You did. Yeah, the jiburu scene in Toyama is really vibrant. Brewers are using local ingredients, trying to capture the region's character in their beer.
Nice.
It's a great way to, taste the local flavor in a different form. You find some really unique brews.
Perfect pairing for that kanburi, then. And if you want to bring a taste of Toyama home, Any good souvenir ideas?
Oh, absolutely. You'll find great local crafts. Kamaboko is popular. It's this fish cake, often with really beautiful, intricate designs. And of course, Toyama makes excellent local sake, using that pure mountain water. Great gifts, or just, a nice reminder of your trip.
Okay, so Toyama's clearly got deep roots in nature and tradition, but what about the modern side? What's the city like?
Toyama City itself is really pleasant. It's got a nice mix, modern stuff, but still quite relaxed. A great example is Keiryu Fugun Unga Kansuikun.
Fugun Unga Kansuikun. That's a mouthful.
It is. But it's this beautiful park built around a canal. It's an urban oasis, really. Great views of the mountains from there, too. Just a lovely place to walk or chill by the water.
Sounds like a nice balance.
Yeah, and the design is clever. It kind of subtly nods to the area's history and nature.
And I saw things about glass. The Toyama Glass Studio and the Yanyuro Toyama Glass Art Museum.
Yes. Toyama has this strong tradition of glassmaking. It's quite a thing there.
Really?
Yeah, these places showcase everything from how it's made to really stunning glass art. It's a unique part of the city's identity. Actually draws artists from all over.
Huh, glass art. Didn't expect that. And getting around the city, retro streetcars.
Yep. Riding the old streetcars is genuinely charming.
I bet.
Has a bit of nostalgic flair, and it's just a nice, relaxed way to see different parts of the city. Plus, you've got lively local shopping streets, too, for finding unique crafts and just soaking up the local vibe.
It really feels like Toyama offers this great mix, the big, dramatic landscapes, but also these quieter, more personal kinds of discoveries. Did you have a moment like that there? Something that really stuck with you?
I did, actually. I was hiking once, a bit off the beaten track outside Toyama City, and I just stumbled upon this tiny, family-run soba noodle shop. Way up in the mountains.
Oh, nice.
The air was so clean, the view was amazing, and the family running it were just so lovely and welcoming, sitting there eating this simple, perfect bowl of handmade soba, surrounded by all that beauty. Yeah. It felt completely authentic,
Yeah.
Not something you'd find easily, just a real moment, a connection.
Those are the best moments, aren't they? Finding something genuine away from the crowds. It really sounds like Toyama is full of opportunities for that.
It absolutely is. It rewards you for being curious, I think. Lets you find your own special corners.
So wrapping up our deep dive here, we've covered quite a bit. The incredible mountains like Jura, the contrast with the Sea of Japan coast, those historic villages like Ainokura.
The amazing food that...
Right, in the local gore, right?
Right.
And then the modern city with its parks and that cool glass art scene. It really paints a picture of a prefecture with its own distinct character. An enriching experience.
Definitely. It's a place that kind of invites you to slow down a bit, notice the details, maybe discover a side of Japan you haven't seen before.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you, listening in. Thinking about everything we've touched on in Toyama, what part resonates most with you? What kind of original landscape, that Genfuke we talked about, are you most drawn to discovering? Maybe that's the start of your own Toyama exploration.